welcome to Dreadful Legends, where we dive deep into the darkest and most chilling stories.
Deep within the overgrown grounds of Ravenwood Cemetery, an ancient curse had taken root. A curse born from the anguished cries of the Gravedigger who once tended to these hallowed grounds. For years, Jacob toiled endlessly, burying the dead and whispering solemn prayers over each fresh grave. But his devotion was shattered the night his beloved wife, Sarah, fell deathly ill. As Jacob desperately dug her final resting place by the pale moonlight, his calloused hands raw and bleeding from the exertion, he pleaded with any force that would listen to spare his wife's life. But his anguished cries went unanswered, and Sarah drew her last breath cradled in his arms. In that moment, something within Jacob broke, and a darkness took root in his grieving heart. From that night on, the graves Jacob dug remained forever vacant, the coffins interred within lying open and empty. The souls of the newly deceased found no peace, their vengeful spirits forever tethered to the cursed grounds of Ravenwood. Their agonized wails soon became a relentless torment, echoing through the cemetery at all hours. Over time, the once hallowed graveyard became a festering blight upon the town, shunned by all save the most foolhardy thrill-seekers. Locals spun tales of shadowy figures stalking the grounds after midnight and of gnarled, decaying hands clawing their way from the very earth to drag unsuspecting victims down into the inky blackness below. It was on one such night that a group of teenagers ventures into the forbidden cemetery, scoffing at the ridiculous rumors of a deadly curse. But as the moon reached its zenith and the air grew steadily colder, they found themselves surrounded by the anguished specters of the unburied dead, the mutilated victims of Jacob's unending torment. As the terrified youths fled deeper into the cursed grounds, they happened upon the Gravedigger's decrepit shack, its walls stained with the unmistakable taint of blood and despair. And there, hunched beside a hastily dug grave, his eyes hollow and vacant, sat the withered corpse of Jacob himself, endlessly digging into the loamy earth, as if awaiting another doomed soul to entomb. In their terror, the youths did the unthinkable. They disturbed Jacob's grave, unleashing a maelstrom of unholy vengeance upon themselves. Now, armed with only the knowledge of the Gravedigger's tragic curse, they must fight to banish the tormented souls of Ravenwood, or join them for eternity in their endless lament.